You feel like Advanced Warfare was like your best game?
No, not my best, but favorite.
You think you were gunning me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
No, I had like a 50 and 0. I literally had like a 50 and 0 1v1 team.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to episode 100 and 224. 224 of the OpTic Podcast, brought to you by BetterHelp and Factor. USAA is also sponsoring this podcast, and we'll tell you a little bit more about them later on in the video. But for now, we want to welcome the kid, Mr. MERCULES.
Welcome, kid.
Welcome,
What's up,
dude.
brother?
How do you feel? You may get that mic closer to you a little bit, and then how's it feel? How's the last 48 hours been for you?
It's been insane for sure. I ended up missing my flight in the morning. The first flight I ever missed my whole life.
Wait, why though? Was there a reason, or were you just
nervy?
No, I showed up at 5:30, and the flight was at because my airport's like really small, so I usually get through security in like 5 minutes, and then there was no one at the desk. So like the desk leaves 45 minutes before now, but I've always done that. So
What airport do you fly out of?
Evansville, it's like a regional.
Indiana.
It's a regional airport.
Oh yeah. See, I fly out of Harrisburg. It's probably the same shit. It has like 3 gates.
Yeah,
It's
so,
like-
so I'm in there like 5 minutes, but there's no one at the
Harrisburg
desk.
has an airport?
Capital of Pennsylvania, brother. It's not big, but there's one there.
I don't know.
It's like 6 gates. They got an Andy Ann's in there. They got all the
That's
essentials.
all you need at an airport.
That's
there,
right.
Andy. How close are you to like where the Pacers play, or like the downtown area? Are you like
I'm southern Indiana. I'm like 3 hours away.
Oh, my God.
Are you near Gary?
No.
No.
No, Gary's way north.
You
Yeah,
can't go to
it's near,
Gary.
like Indy.
why? What's wrong with Gary?
Gary is
Gary borders-
Gary's scary.
Gary borders Illinois, right?
Gary's scary.
They get down in
I
Gary.
think
Gary's
Gary's
scary.
like right outside of the side, the armpit of Illinois.
But yeah,
I think so.
good to have you here, man. Are you
Yeah, good
are
to
you
be here.
excited?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah?
excited for sure.
Well, you were frying at the event. We were all gassing you up a lot. You look good. I mean, how was it? I mean, just talking about like Toronto, how was it like slotting in to that team? Because it seemed like it was like kind of natural. You were playing Hill a lot.
Yeah, no,
a good
honestly,
team
it
to
was,
slot in for.
Yeah.
yeah, that was probably one of the better teams I could have slotted in for. It was the hard points were like super easy, to be honest, but
Yeah.
the search is obviously like I'm good at search, but I feel like search is like chem mode. We just didn't have any chem. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't even get to scrim honestly until
It's so crazy. I played him in
Yeah.
ranked like probably a month, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a vault. I played him in ranked, and they were all like, "Yo, that's Merc," and I was like, "Okay." And we played, and now he's on OpTic.
You put his ass
Who
down.
won?
I mean, we won because we had a 3
Come
star.
on,
We had a,
man.
we had a 4
I was
stack.
solo.
Tired of
Oh,
this
you
kid
were
winning.
I was so
You say he was solo.
We had a 4 stack. It was me. I think it was me, App, Jerry, and probably Sam.
Okay, yeah, that's a stat.
Yeah, and he's playing with like 3 randoms, but he was shooting. You were shooting.
So did anybody know? Like, obviously, I think you were playing at a Challengers Cup yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So you were, I mean, you were just staying the course. You were playing Challengers, and now here you are. You took a late flight in. Now you're on the couch. Did any of your teammates know, or was it simply just
No,
hush hush? I'm keeping my fucking mouth shut about any conversations going on. And
Yeah, no one knew until last night. I mean, our coach knew because I think Rafi talked to him, but other than that, no. I told Byron found out last night.
Byron.
Yo, Byron.
Yeah,
Byron won't
man.
tell though. That's my dog right
Sick.
there. That's
Byron.
Mr.
Byron.
1.4.
Yeah.
Pro Lou.
Dude, Byron's hilarious.
Byron
Luke's
is
the fucking
a
man, for
moron, bro. We played
probably no
FaZe,
fucking way.
when he
Yeah,
filled in
he's
for
a
us
moron.
in Vanguard. He dropped a 1.4. He was walking around. You call me 1.4 now. I was like, bro, this guy's a moron.
Yeah,
How long
no,
you
I
been-
love Byron. He's-
how long you been playing COD? Like, give us a bit of a story.
And I have a follow-up question to that
A
question.
story of you, because obviously, I mean, we all saw you kind of like, you hit the scene. I think Challengers, people were talking about you, and obviously in that scene you were known, but then you get announced you play for Toronto at the event, you go insane, and then everyone's talking about you. What was it like before that? Like, how did you get involved? How long you been playing Call of Duty?
Well, my older brother, he's like 3 years older than me. He used to have a console, so like I hopped on. I used to play when I was like 5,
What was your
5?
first game?
5?
like COD 4.
COD 4?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, the
Wait,
best
you were
ever. You
grinding?
see that shit right there?
Well,
Best
you're
sniper
21,
that ever
right?
did it.
Yeah,
You were 5 when
like
COD 4 was out?
4 or 5, yeah.
What year were you
That's
born?
so
You
12.
old
2000,
ass mug.
2004.
2003, but I think
Okay.
I might have been playing in like the year after. it was
2005 is when
released.
it came out.
I
The
feel like
be- the
that's a
best Call of
pretty
Duty ever.
common story because I have an older brother too. It's like he has the
Yeah.
console. You take the console. You're just way better than
Yeah,
him.
I was literally hopping on the sticks at like 5.
And you claim that shit?
No,
Nah,
I
you
didn't
split
claim
time?
it. Yeah, I
What
couldn't
kind of
claim
TV
it.
were you playing on? I just got to know.
Flat screen.
Flat screen?
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, we
Big-ass
still had
flat
like the
screen, yeah.
big ass like
Sony
tube
Vegas?
TVs.
Yeah.
That thing had to have been like 300 pounds.
Those were
400
the
Oh,
best,
pounds.
though.
so heavy.
Like,
There was
seeing,
no
like,
input
those
delay?
Old school setup photos, but there was always someone with a console. Like, you always knew someone with a console, either your neighbor, your brother, your cousin. That's how I got started. My neighbor had a console, and that was my introduction to multiplayer. So you started playing COD when you were very young.
Yep.
How about like competitive COD? Like, when did you start playing
Competitive
Surge?
was AW.
Okay.
I started playing for money. Well, I guess GBs. I played in BO2, like
Okay.
wagers and stuff. AW.
Is it true
Did you
that
ever play us in like GBs or anything? Like on a different tag or anything?
Nah,
No,
I don't
but
think so.
you did play against Shotzi and somebody else. They said they were taking your money and shit.
Oh yeah.
They were robbing you?
They lied and shit.
Nah. I mean, they did rob me. I'm not gonna lie. But, nah, I got 1v2'd 5-5 last map.
Oh,
No, they were nasty though. Like
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
Ender, like that little squad. They were a
Yeah,
good
nah,
little hit
nah.
squad.
That was a
with Surge.
nasty duo.
You played
yeah.
XEO? Or the 2v2? Was it 2s?
Yeah, 2s.
Damn.
Yeah, I played him twice for 500. I got 1v2'd 5-5 last map.
Ooh.
Both times.
Yeah,
Both fucking shells.
that's tough. But it's kind of tough timing because like all of this shit's been going around about like nobody's getting a shot from challengers, and now boom.
The
Yeah, I
ultimate
mean
shot.
he's on OpTic.
There was a lot of talk about, because obviously the whole world thinks you're not coming here. Everyone was like, how does this kid go to the event, place top 3, and not get an opportunity? But correct me if I'm wrong. You turned down a different offer.
Yeah.
So you had a CDL offer that you turned down, and then also I believe Ultra gave you the option to be a bench player.
Yeah, they did too.
Okay, so you had
Yeah, no, I had
opportunities
options,
before this one came about.
Mhm.
So it wasn't like no one was knocking at the door. You kind of have to weigh your options and see who's going to qualify for champs, the whole 9 yards. So it's not like you went out there and no one hit your line. So
I'm
I just
not
wanted
gonna
to
lie.
clear that up.
Paige texted me this morning. I was in the shower and she's like, "Yo, Merc's gonna be there," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I forget what else did she say."
We try to mitigate the risk of leaks around here so that we can do the appropriate introduction into this team. So it's hush hush from top to bottom. Only the people that need to know. And obviously we can control the outside.
Yeah, she said hopefully playing with Mason and announcing him later today. So welcome, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to happen quick, man.
How's what would you change?
And wait, just
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick,
no,
we
do
got
you
our
think?
own Mason now because I play with Symphony a lot.
Oh,
Now we got our
Mason.
own Mace.
Yeah, but your nose is way more normal.
Oh,
Yo, come on.
no,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
bogus.
You don't have the
Yo,
Burj
Mason's a good
Khalifa on
kid,
your
man.
head.
Don't
I
say
love
that.
No, I
Mace,
love
man.
that guy. I was in his chat earlier.
Yeah,
He was saying-
Pickleball got canceled last night. I was so tight.
well, it's fucking raining.
Oh yeah, well he wants to go to a Stars game. He was saying, "Yo, let's go to a Stars game."
Who,
and
Mason?
I said, "I'm down."
Yeah,
you
we're
don't
going.
got to tell me twice.
going?
I'm
You
down
watch
to go see
hockey
the
at all?
Stars.
Not really.
What's your
I
favorite
watch
sport?
Play. Football, probably.
Football?
Who's your
Yeah,
team?
Colts.
The
I grew-
Indiana
I-
Colts.
Yeah.
I grew up with Quentin Nelson. He went to my school, middle school, and then
The
he went
center,
to Red Bank and he went to a different high school.
Yeah, no, my
but
dad loves him.
he's from my hometown. That
Well, I was
guy's an
playing with
absolute
fucking Leonard
beast.
Fournette yesterday.
Yeah,
Playoff Lenny.
bro. He came in and dropped 120 gifted the other day. I was like,
Did he?
damn, Len.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
was going
he
crazy.
dropped 50 gifted in my chat.
link in my shit.
As soon as he went live, I went in there and gave it right back to him.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're a better man than me. I would have said thank you.
No, it was a good time. I wanna. Well, first of all, obviously, welcome. You're coming into a very storied team. That aside, we haven't been having the best season. We haven't not having the best season, but none of the changes that we've made have put us in a position to make everyone comfortable. And by everyone, I mean the organization, the fans, and everyone. So I'm looking forward to see if you can continue to replicate what you did for Ultra. Obviously, you're super talented. So I'm hoping that you have a long storied career here, man. I'm
Me
looking
too.
forward to seeing that. Last time we picked up somebody from Challengers was this dude named Dan Ghosty, who plays out of this fucking spot back here. And you see where he's at now, right? I have high hopes for the rest of the season, and by no means do I not see a big opportunity for us to make some noise with you. So I want to personally welcome you. And I now want to ask you about Challengers, man. Obviously, it's been a hot topic about what is missing, what is needed, in your opinion, coming fresh out of that, and obviously making it out of Challengers into the pros. What if you have anything, do you think is needed to improve the scene right now?
I just feel like more like posts about the matches, or like anything, to be honest. I feel like the matches, like, they hardly get any viewers on YouTube, to be honest. So I don't know, just more like publicity around like when they're starting.
Last year we were like watching challengers, we were watching the elites and shit, but like now I was just looking into challengers and like trying to find when the elite schedule even was, and like it was like hard as fuck to find. It was like there's no, like you said, there's just no backing behind it. There's no promotion behind it. I mean, Hold Shift does a great job over there, and Jay, they're casting it all the time, but
no.
There's just like no. It feels like right now there's no like clear path to pro, and that's like a big problem because obviously, I mean, if you're a kid nowadays, Zinni always says I go play Fortnite because I can't even see Zinni's eyes because of your fucking scooter. Yeah, I'm like looking at the fucking bar.
Yeah, these mics, I can't see my man Merc's face. I can see you just fine.
I'm a good sight.
But for Call of Duty to grow, obviously the plant needs to be watered, and the plant being challengers, I mean, all the new talent coming up, that's if it's not being showcased correctly, it's like, what's the point? And Tom's been going off lately about the challenger scrim schedule, and
I'm down to go off.
They're roasting each other because they're cooking each other that they got jobs and shit.
Well, Tom's completely correct, by the way.
Oh yeah,
100%.
no, 100%.
Here's the thing about the way people view challengers as compared to when we view challengers. There's a lot of entitlement now. Nameless was saying it on Twitter. The challengers players right now are playing for more money in challengers than we were when we were pros.
Of course.
So the money's there, but it's looked at as like, oh, I should be pro, or it's like a career path, whereas it should be like a dream in the sense where it's like you need to look out for yourself in the way of whether that's education or getting a job. Players that do have school or a job shouldn't be penalized for doing that.
Yeah.
They should be able to scrim at night just like we would when we went to high school or whatever, and then come home and play and obviously chase their dream that way. And then you have like 2 or 3 teams that might get pro scrims. Those guys, okay, if you want to scrim early, you guys should scrim later as well. But it comes down to the 12-team league. I think the difference now compared to back then is you can make it as a team. Like, I forget the team name, but there was a guy named Believe on it back in like IW.
I Believe?
It wasn't I Believe. It was
a different one?
It was...
Oh, BULIEV?
I forget their names.
Surely not Believed.
But they used to make it through
Believed.
open bracket and come play in pool play pretty much every event. You don't have that anymore. Like, you can't make it as a team. You're kind of hoping to get hand-plucked and placed into a pro roster, whereas in the prior format, you could grind with your team, be a good team, and then go play the pros and prove yourself that way. There's no relegation system. It's just so hard to actually prove yourself on the grand stage because you can't even make the grand stage anymore.
I mean, you don't have like those stories anymore. Like, remember back in IW, like Gunless and them, E United, like they were all amateurs, and then they come to the event and they start like placing super high, and it's like a full amateur team, and then all of those guys get like obviously after that selected, and they go to like better teams. They climb the ladder and get better teammates and stuff. Not saying they weren't good teammates, but like they tried to get on bigger orgs and stuff like that. Yeah, nowadays it's just tough, man.
Just because I was like, we were playing elite finals and there was like 1,000 viewers there.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I was like, I don't know, I feel like there should be more for like elite finals.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Even though it is challengers, but I don't know.
I mean, that's like the best of the best of.
Look at college football, right? College football, March Madness is a multi-billion-dollar industry within that little segment of the entirety of the NCAA. Right, because it is the up-and-comers and it is the people that are going to join the NBA. Right now, we don't have that with challengers, which is a shame.
And everyone's saying go play college COD League, get an education while you're playing.
That's
There's
what I think.
Hella teams. They just threw an event too. And it looked fire. Yeah, it was at ESA.
Really?
Yeah, it was at ESA.
Yeah, and I think that stream they had like a crazy amount of viewers.
I mean, yeah,
like
everybody's back in their schools.
There was like 15,000.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Like if I remember right, yeah.
Roll Tide, you're playing for Alabama. I don't know if Alabama has a team, but that'd be
Who's
fire.
that? That's Riley's?
Yeah, Roll Tide, man.
Roll
Penn
Tide?
State.
Penn State.
Hopefully they got a team.
I'm gonna go and donate my time and some effort to the Harper Junior College in Palatine, Illinois. I went there for 1 semester. My alma mater. Oh no, I gotta graduate to call it that, right?
Nah, you still went there. That counts. Did you ever go to school or just high school?
Just high school.
Just high school?
Yeah.
Did you have a job before this?
Well, when I first started competing, I didn't, but before that, yeah. I used to work at Toyota.
Toyota?
Okay,
Yeah.
selling cars?
No, like line, not like a salesman, like putting parts on cars.
Oh, shit, like an actual
So you're a little
mechanic.
mechanic.
No, it's just like line work. It's repetitive.
Oh, okay.
Like you put
So you're like,
put bolt
same
in,
thing, just
put bolt
boom.
in, yeah,
Putting what?
Boom.
Bolts?
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
More than I know. Shit. If I looked at a car, I
those
would
pretty
know.
hands have never touched a wrench in their life. Look at them. But they,
My deformed hands after playing claw for all these years, they're starting
Do
to
you
mold
play
to
claw?
the controller.
No, I play default. I play default everything. That's why people are like, yeah, I use
You
a
use
default.
paddles?
No,
That's how
just
I grew
default
up
That's
play.
how I play. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So you're like Scraps. Remember Scraps used to play no paddles? Fucking.
So you're taking
default?
to jump
play
and,
no
and lay
paddles.
down.
Oh, yeah, but I play
you're
claw.
taking
He
your
plays no
thumb
claw.
off the thumbstick, right?
If I can jump, I can do both with my thumb. But like if I gotta slide, then sometimes I'll use my index. It just depends. Like if I'm just sliding around the map, I'll take my thumb off. But if I'm like slide chowing a gunfight, I'll slide with my index.
I need a hand cam.
I
So
need a
you are
hand cam.
clawing.
I need to put a.
In some instances?
In some instances, yeah.
I like
but
that.
not really.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just to slide.
His
literally, just to
brain
slide.
is so in tune with his hands that the hands do whatever the fuck they want. They need to do it in a very specific
You say you
moment.
need a hand cam, see what the hell's going
yeah,
on.
because the
that
way
is-
I'm like, yeah.
Because nowadays it's either claw or paddles. It's like you never hear about default players not playing
Yeah,
claw or
no.
paddles. So that
I've
is
been-
kind of crazy.
Paddles since 2013, back when using a scuff was like considered like this guy's an asshole. He's scuff jumping me.
Yeah,
like
scuff
that's
jumping.
back when people used it against you, and now it's just
Yeah.
you need that bad boy.
I remember Merc,
Joey D?
Yeah, Joey DeLuca
Played the Paul.
and Big Timer. It used to be like, Scuff saved so many careers.
Yeah.
It saved some hands for sure. It definitely saved some hands.
Do you use PS4 or PS5?
PS5.
PS5? See, I just don't like the sticks, bro. They're so. I don't even know how to describe it. There's less tension on them than the PS4. I just
Yes.
feel like it's so
Yeah.
much
You
tighter.
use the PS4 still?
Yeah.
You know that they don't make those no more.
Yeah, I told Ryan you better have 100 of them for me.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Yep.
But I think the firmware and hardware like don't connect anymore. The same way that these fucking phones have
I think Ant was on stream last night. I think he's trying to use a PS5 controller.
Yeah,
He was like trying to like break it in and stuff, and he said it felt crazy because the polling rate is so much better on PS5 than PS4. So there's probably like
What is
you
that?
can you can
like
overclock
the
it to
input,
like 8,000, right?
Input delay.
Yeah.
You can you can overclock it to 8,000 on the PS4.
I've heard people say that it's not good to overclock. I mean, I do it to 8,000, but I don't know. I've heard
Like you
some
don't even
people
have
say
to
like
for
with the,
PS5.
yeah.
It's
they,
just
they
plug
say
and
they
play.
say like 4K is better
See,
than
that's
8K
nice.
or something. I don't know.
That's what I miss about console. You just plug and play. Everyone's
Yeah.
on the same
Yes.
shit.
Throw on red dot grip
Yep.
stock.
Throw on my 2 attachments and I'm good to go. Nowadays, holy shit,
Yeah,
Warzone,
no.
I have 8 attachments on. I'm seeing different builds come out the woodworks. I don't know what's going on.
Where did the name Mercules come from?
Honestly, it just used to be Merc, and then I just changed it. I don't know. I was like,
Does it have-
I was like Hercules, and then Mercules.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Hercules.
Mercules.
It's actually weird. I watched Hercules a couple nights ago.
Did you really?
Now Mercules.
Wait, Hercules?
Yeah,
The movie?
Yeah, the animated one from way back
Bro, he watches such random movies. Like,
On your account.
on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, you're good. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I see
Just
another
a-
cartoon on my
just,
shit.
Just a little background. Hector has an Apple TV account. Okay, let me ask you a question because this has always blown my mind. Let's say you want to watch a movie, right? And it's not out for free yet, so you got to rent it or buy it. It's like rent for $5 or buy it for $20. Are you renting it or buying it?
renting it.
You're renting it, right? He buys every movie. They share an account, so they have this catalog of movies on movies.
1,000 plus.
And it'll never make sense to me. I'm like, why don't you just rent it? Because you're not going to watch it 4 times in the same month. You're going to watch it once, and maybe in a year you'll watch it. And by then,
You're
it's going
so
to be
right.
on
okay,
Netflix
so 5 years
or Disney
okay.
Plus or...
It depends the difference, I think.
So
Depends on
5
the
years
difference.
down the line, you've watched it 5 times now. Like imagine Dodgeball.
No, but what I'm saying
I'm
is...
watching that shit at
No,
least
no, no.
4 times.
But
a
what I'm
year.
saying is, after you rent it
You know what I'm
once...
saying? Or Talladega Nights.
Listen.
This guy said
No,
dodgeball.
listen. So obviously the new toy under the tree costs more. So you rent it once. Then you watch it a year later. By then, odds are it's going to be on a platform you already pay for, like
You're right.
Netflix or
You're
Hulu
100%
or
right.
Disney Plus. So then you didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? You could have saved...
You're thinking too hard into it,
No,
man.
I'm not, man. You guys just have a catalog.
I don't even
And
got to put the password in anymore. I just fucking bang, buys it. I'm in there.
What I'll say to that is that if I open up, today's Tuesday, so new movies come out. if I go on there, it's gonna say buy for $25 or rent for $19.99.
Oh,
at that
yeah,
point,
like when a new movie comes out.
If it's older movies,
Yeah.
they're gonna be cheaper.
I just buy it at that.
Oh, okay. If it's 20 versus 25, that's different.
Yeah.
I
I
was
can't wait for
thinking,
Sinners to
like
come
10
out.
versus
I haven't
30.
seen it. You?
No, it's only
Yeah.
in theaters. I've been waiting for it to come out on digital so I can watch it.
You were waiting for it to come out on home theater.
Hell yeah.
I see
Kate
that.
just got me an AMC gift card for Easter, so I can, because I've been wanting to go see Sinners. But apparently now Thunderbolts is apparently really good. And they're saying
Thunderbolts, really?
they're saying it's
I
like
heard
the
the
best
opposite.
Marvel movie since like Endgame.
I saw
Like,
Nameless tweet out it was good.
It's the most Endgame-y vibe, and apparently it's pretty good. And then The Accountant too, I still need to go see.
I'm
My
gonna
parents
cross
said it
my
was
arms.
Still
awesome.
gotta see that.
We still haven't seen The Accountant too.
My parents said it was awesome. And I love Bernthal, love Affleck, so I'm sure it's great.
I like both of them. Bernthal sometimes. I don't know.
Sometimes. I think John Bernthal is one of the most underrated actors. I will say, the more I see him as the Punisher, like there are certain people that I can't undo as a character.
Like
of
Harry
course.
Potter.
Yeah.
Like there are certain people that I can only see one way. Like The Rock to me is The Rock. Like The Rock can't go play a detective. He can't go play.
What? You seen The Other Guys? Great movie.
The Rock to me is The Rock, and John Bernthal is a tiny bit getting there as the Punisher for me, just because I love the Punisher.
Yo, Merc,
Yeah.
favorite movie? Go.
Go. Category action.
Honestly,
don't
I
give him a
honestly
category.
don't,
Favorite movie?
honestly don't watch that much movies.
Really?
Like,
All right,
Are you a
So-
show guy, or do you not like watch much? You're
no,
just
I don't,
gaming.
I don't watch much.
Yeah.
You an anime
You
guy?
just shoot.
Yeah. What's your favorite anime?
Hell's Paradise or Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling.
I
So
just
good.
finished Solo Leveling yesterday.
Bro, Matt keeps fucking. He's
Yo,
been
you
like
gotta watch it.
heavy on
It
that.
is really good.
I've watched Death Note. That's it.
Yeah, I've
Is that
watched
good?
Death Note.
You-
Death Note,
Liv
Death
told
Note
me
was
to watch
alright. But I'm just not like an anime guy, which makes no sense because I love animation.
You do.
But I
Watch
just
Solo Leveling.
for some reason I just can't get over like the dubbing. I don't like shows that are dubbed because like the dialogue is just weird.
I'm a sub guy.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
have
I
to
don't
watch
like
it
the
subbed.
dub, and
I watched
I'm
it in
not
English.
reading. Like I'm not watching
Not
it in
me.
Japanese and then reading that shit.
Yeah.
I watched
That's
it
too
in
much.
English.
That's too much
I
concentration.
watched it in English. It was good. Watch it in English.
Because I got
I've-
ADHD out the wazoo.
Apparently,
I can't.
Solo is very good dubbed, like compared to others. But I just don't like. I like watching the original language with subtitles because they change the dialogue. Like they change certain
Yeah.
conversations.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to watch the original product.
Yeah. I mean, I did. I mean, obviously, Initial D and all the old school ones. I watched that, but
But I heard
this one was in
Solo is like
English.
really good dubbed.
Solo
Wait,
Leveling was good.
did Attack on Titan?
Like half of it.
Really?
I
I
don't-
just finished it
yeah.
the other night.
I don't
What a
really
show!
I don't really like
Good?
it.
I mean, Attack on Titan's like one of the best stories I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was that good. People have that, and like I think on IMDb, I could be wrong. It's like it has like some top 10 episodes of all time.
Solo Leveling beat all of them.
All right, I might have to give it a shot.
Solo
but see,
Leveling-
the thing is, that's like a solo watch. Iz ain't sitting there watching that.
Dude, she'll like it.
We've been watching Handmaid's Tale, which is fire, but
Is it?
she ain't watching that.
Yeah, Kate won't watch anime with me.
Yeah, no.
As
she
soon
ain't
as I
watching that.
put on anime, she's like on her phone, like this is not for me.
You make her sit there and just
Yeah.
watch it?
she'll go into bed and watch TV or
Dude, that doesn't happen in our household.
no.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, I'm
What?
watching this episode.
Like, I can't throw something on that she don't give a fuck about. Like, we got to both care about it.
Oh, dude. Jude and I
Actually,
haven't
besides
watched.
sports, she's like, do we have to have hockey on? I'm
Yes,
like,
we
yes, it's
do.
game 7.
yes, we do.
Playoffs.
Jude and I haven't watched a show together in fucking decades.
No?
No.
Damn.
We got
That's all we do.
That's why we have more than one TV.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you guys have crazy schedules. Like you go to bed like CEO time,
Mm-hmm.
and she was telling me, oh yeah, sometimes I'm up to like 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm
Jude's
just
up
like,
late.
what?
Yeah, she's a fucking she's on Japan time at all times. She's on Tokyo time at all times.
See, that's what I like. I like the hours from like 12 a.m. to like 2 or 3 a.m. when it's just me awake. I can watch whatever I want. I can scroll my phone. That's like my zen time. Is that right there?
See, Merc, I'm telling you, take it from me. Enjoy your youth, man, because I'm asleep at 11 p.m. on the couch now. I'm like
9.
this. Fucking out. 11 p.m. every night. We were watching Handmaids last night. She looked over. Seth, hey, are you watching? I'm like, no, I just streamed 10 hours. My brain is fucking fried. I am asleep.
I was playing with Zin yesterday and Fatty. We're playing some
Fatty.
chows. What?
I love Fatty.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Fatty's the man.
What? Hector. Let me get some Pine Park. It was like the first 5 minutes of them talking. He's asking Hector for Pine Park.
No, he said, "This is what we should do. You and me, we go to the gym together and we do this." I'm like, "Whoa,
I
whoa,
say,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
fatty. Are you high?
Relax.
Yo, I don't know why, but Merck's giving me like heavy Dylan Envoy vibes.
Yeah, a
bro.
little
Just
bit.
like the way he his mannerisms
Yep,
and the way he
little bit.
talks and the way he chills.
I see Envoy.
I'm getting heavy Dill vibes, and I love that. Dill's one of my boys.
Yeah.
OpTic and the Call of Duty Endowment are teaming up for the Military Appreciation Night on May 14th in Arlington. Join us as we honor our veterans and help celebrate their service, all while enjoying a night of baseball and gaming. It's a special moment for both the military and the gaming communities. Plus, check out what the Call of Duty Endowment designed for the game. It's a U2's collaboration with the Texas Rangers, Call of Duty Endowment, and of course, Call of Duty. I mean, it's Ghost. Literally Ghost, U2's. I'm going to put it on my shelf. I'm taking this home. So come check it out. May 14th in Arlington. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Mental health awareness is growing, but there is still progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say that they have avoided seeking mental health support due to fear of judgment. Well, what I say to that is if you want to be judged for taking care of yourself, I mean, nobody judges you for going to the gym. Nobody judges you for eating healthy unless you're obnoxious about it. So you shouldn't be judged, and you shouldn't worry about being judged for taking care of your mental health either. Also, when you hesitate to help yourself, you're not just affecting your own mental health, you're affecting the people around you, your families, your workplace, the community around you. I mean, everyone could be benefited by improving your own mental well-being. BetterHelp is a great place for therapy. It's a great place to talk to someone about all aspects of life, and it's very convenient as well. BetterHelp has over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties. You hop on BetterHelp, you fill out a survey, they pick the therapist that best suits your needs, and if you don't, vibe with the therapist, if you don't think you're getting the help that you need, you can switch therapists at any time. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/optic to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/optic. This episode is also brought to you by Factor. Do you like food? Do you like convenience? Seems like pretty easy things to like. Well, Factor should be your game plan. That's the end goal. Get outside instead of prepping and cooking indoors. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle. Make it your best season yet with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor. Eating well has never been this easy. You just heat it up and enjoy, giving you more time for what you want to do. Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, and premium dinners, and also guilt-free snacks and desserts. It's easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with none of the fuss. Lately, I've been really enjoying the roasted garlic chicken. I'm a sucker for chicken, and also the green beans that comes with it. You pop it in, and it's ready. I mean, it's just great. It's gourmet chicken at the touch of a button. Get started today at factormeals.com/optic50off and use code optic50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code optic50off at factormeals.com/optic50off for 50% off plus free shipping. That's how confident we are. 50% off your first box.
But like towards the end of the last match, the gummy that I had eaten an hour before sort of started.
A special gummy?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And I was all of a sudden I was like this. I'm like I'm not streaming, but he's streaming my webcam. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it's my last match.
You start forgetting if you're on offense or defense and shit.
Yeah. I was like, who has the bomb? I have the bomb.
We'd play wagers, me and him in Cold War. He'd forget if we were on offense.
I planted the
He'd
bomb.
try to plant the bomb on defense.
I did.
He's just fried
I
out.
was fried.
Yeah, 100%, just fried.
I have no shame. I am not ashamed of that. I am not ashamed of that at all. Scump versus Tenz CS 1v1. I saw some of these highlights, man. You still.
You were kind
I mean,
of
it's impressive because
Yeah, no, I seen that too.
Tenz, legendary. Not talking shit or taking anything away from that dude, but he is a keyboard and mouse user and he plays Val.
Yeah, but like Tenz is a fucking beast, but I can kill him. Like that's what everyone's like. You're going against Tenz, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm challenging.
Yeah.
I was like, if I'm in a 1v1 versus Tenz, I'm challenging because you got to play confident against a player like that. You got to play confident.
Well, you look like you're made of ice right here, just cold blooded, no audio needed.
I was like, I knew it was him right here too. But people don't know. I played CS a lot, like back in the day.
Salamander Man strikes again. Were you playing under Scump or Salamander Man?
They had me as Scump in the thing just because they changed my name, but I'm usually Floppy Penguin. As you can see my little avatar up there, I'm usually the Floppy Penguin.
Well, you guys play League this week, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get slammed.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, we play League. I'm playing against like Tyler 1.
League of Legends?
Yeah, I think I'm top lane, so I'm
But you
against
do have-
Tyler 1.
You do have double lift. If you just listen to what he says, I've never played League, so I'm not sure how. I'm sure it's so hard.
Well, they were on stream yesterday saying I have the most important role, and I'm like, why
What?
the fuck are y'all giving me the most important role? I don't play League, bro.
Give that to double lift.
Well, no, he I think he's 80
playing
carry.
He's playing his lane.
Actually, they might have taken me off top because I think Summit's playing top. I might be playing like jungle. I might be jungling.
You have any other games you like playing besides COD? Like any?
I play 2K like with my boys sometimes.
2K?
But other than that,
But no keyboard, mouse, no Valorant, no
in the off season I play Val.
little bit of Val.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What rank were you?
That was my first keyboard and mouse game, and
Yeah.
I only had it for like 5 months. So
Yeah.
I was ascendant one. My peak.
Okay.
You were
so-
ascendant, and wait. How long did you play for?
Like 6 months.
Oh, okay, I was
5
gonna
months,
say.
6
It's
months,
not that
yeah.
hard to translate to mouse. You just gotta like
I was
commit
in.
to
I was in silver. Trying to
Like my
grind
shot,
through.
what?
my shot was awful.
In
but I
Valorant.
just, like,
it. Your game sense and shit was good.
Yeah.
Like you get freebies around the
Yeah,
map,
hit
like just
freebies,
holding
yeah.
holding your crosshair,
You-
like
use
he
my
crosses into
flashes,
it.
yeah.
dead.
That was the
Use
most
it like
annoying
that,
part
too.
about learning keyboard mouse playing Val was like I had the mind to where I know what I want to do and where they're going to be, but I just couldn't actually execute, and it was so infuriating
See,
Yeah.
to
like
not have that.
It only takes like a couple hours for your brain to recalibrate to have those commands go into your.
no,
No,
see, that's
man.
not true.
Hey, listen, it is true. Battalion 1944, I literally fucking dominated within the first day.
But that wasn't that much of a movement game. Like playing COD or Apex on mouse and key is a completely different world than playing like a tac shooter or like League, where you have to actually be doing a lot on your keyboard as well, and that shit's hard.
Mm.
Like you got to have reps.
Do you know who you guys scrimmed today?
Nah, I have no clue.
He don't
Damn,
give a
man.
fuck.
Day
Yeah,
one.
what did your parents say?
Well, they were actually on vacation.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Yeah?
they were on vacation. So
Where
I
they
didn't
at?
pick on 'em. I think Florida.
Okay.
yeah, it's a good spot.
My mom has a condo in Florida we go to in Clearwater every once in a while. Shit's nice.
No, they're always traveling.
Damn.
Well-
So they were on vacation. Oh, they're big travelers. Good for them. That's what I want to do. I can't wait to one day get to that point where I can go see the world. Because right now, money's talking, and I need to make it while I can.
Strike while the iron is hot, my boy.
You have to. There's no
Yes.
other way. Because you never know how long it's going to last.
That's right.
Strike while you can.
That's right.
But so your parents are on vacation. You're joining OpTic.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I called them.
They have to be mind blown in a certain way. Because it's one thing.
If they know about
Yeah,
OpTic
they
or
don't know
college.
too much. They don't know too much. When I first went to that event, my dad like made a Twitter and
Stay off Twitter, pops.
please.
Nah, it's awesome.
Like
I mean, this
responding
is-
to everything. I'm
Yeah?
Like, but
No, they can't. They can't.
That's
nah.
good though. I mean, that's good. He's supporting and stuff. But
My
yeah,
dad
stay
likes
off.
every single one of my tweets.
My mom's on Twitter. Yeah, my mom's on
Like
Twitter. all the
every
time.
single one, he'll just go start spam liking. He'll like 15 in a day, and then he'll randomly tweet someone, and he'll tweet like Nate Shot and be like, "Hey, it's Zin's father," and then he'll say something. It's like, dude, you're out of your mind. You're actually out
So
of
what do
your
they
mind.
say when you say I might have to be moving actually?
yeah, they were like, my mom was kind of sad, but mom was kind of sad, and then she was like, "We're gonna come visit."
Is this your first time moving out? Okay, yeah.
Wait.
You gotta get closer to that mic.
When
Oh, yeah. First time moving.
Yeah, you're good.
No,
you're
you're
good.
good, baby.
Listen,
You're doing
it's
good.
not
Wait, so
reprimandation.
they were on
Reprimanding.
vacation, like yesterday when you flew out,
Yeah.
See, that's good though, because you missed the tears.
Yeah,
Because
missed the tears.
when I first left home, of course, my mom's crying. I'm like, you can't fucking cry in front
I
of
hate
me.
goodbyes. They're like one of my.
I don't want
least-
to. I
hate
can't see
saying
my
goodbye.
mom cry. So I feel like you got a little bit lucky right there.
Yeah, I did.
Because you missed the
Yeah,
waterworks.
I called her like last
and there was
night.
nothing.
She was crying on the phone when I hung up.
No, I mean, listen, man. This is
Understandable.
an
man.
awesome
You're flying
opportunity
the
for you,
coop.
man. I mean, this is the best situation you could find yourself
Yeah,
in. Let me
man.
tell you. I mean, I played for OpTic once in 2018, and that was not my first team. I was thrown around like a rag doll. To come into the pro league and go to an event and play as a fill-in, and then come play officially for OpTic, it's an awesome opportunity, man. I'm
Yeah,
happy
in
to.
terms of like your mindset coming into it, like obviously you're coming into OpTic. Like, are you nervous at all, or are you like?
Honestly, no.
No?
Because at that event, like the first match, I was like kind of nervous, but
Then you came into
yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
that's
I
the
feel
thing.
like every match I played, I was just like,
We didn't play against them, right?
it's the same.
Nah, we didn't make it that far,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Every
But like
match,
that's the thing. Like in COD, I feel like it's like this in probably a lot of other esports. It's like you get those butterflies before the match, but right when you get that first kill or first
Yeah.
death, everything goes away and you're just like in it.
Yeah, no, honestly, as the tournament went on, I just got more confident with like every match we played.
Yeah, you looked it too. I mean, so you were playing in Hill a lot. Was that like something that Toronto told you to do, or was that just kind of
No,
how it naturally?
That was just kind of how it went.
Is that how
naturally,
you
to
think it'll be
honest.
here too?
Honestly, maybe, yeah, because I like playing around the objective a lot, so
Okay.
probably, yeah.
So yeah, because I'm just thinking, are you like a faster AR? Like who's playing flex? Is Bruce on flex? Are you on flex?
I'm on flex, I think. I should be on flex.
You're
I mean,
definitely
I can do
flex.
both, but I'd rather be flex, probably.
Okay. I mean that jackal, it's fun to pull out, man.
Yeah, that shit sure
What do you
is.
think is better,
AR.
unbiasedly, the Amez
AR.
or the jackal?
AR is way better.
Cap. Such
told you.
cap.
It's true.
I
That
told
is
you.
such cap.
AR
The
is
Amez
way
is
better.
godlike.
Propaganda.
But especially on this last patch, too.
Yeah, with the jackal
Yeah.
nerfs,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Wait, you guys? Oh, I guess this week you are on the new patch, right?
I
I think, or the. Are
I
you,
think
you guys know if you're still playing the old patch or the new patch on the CDL accounts?
I think the pros switch on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Today. And they changed the control spawns.
Oh yeah, I heard they're
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I heard the
I'm
vault
not
ones
gonna
are
lie.
brutal.
Yeah, vault, you just like perma spawn back P4.
P4,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't know
where
So
people-
offense is about to be insane then.
Yeah.
Like if you
So
if
it's
you
a
get
lot
one
easier.
wave and they're in your art, you're just done.
Yeah, if you stack B, they can't even make it there. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh hell no. So you think Vault's
I
gonna
mean-
get vetoed a lot now?
Yeah, that or Hasi.
They changed Hasi too, right?
Yeah, they changed it. Protocol's the one that's like had the least changes, I'd say. But on
Hasi
Hasi,
did not need to change.
on Hasi offense, you basically spawn like well every time, unless someone's like pushed out.
So you
That
spawn
makes
clo-
offense.
so you
That makes
spawn
getting
close
B
B?
so much easier then.
Yeah, people just like cut dark, be cutting
It's
top
over and
dark.
over?
All the, yeah.
Damn.
Dark's top U, right? We call it like top
Yeah,
U.
yeah,
Okay,
top U,
bet.
yeah.
All right, here's the real question people want to know: are you down to play with Meal Team 6?
That's nice.
Oh yeah,
You
you know,
said
I
yeah.
love Meal Team 6.
Hell
My
yeah!
hands about to be sweaty.
Hell yeah!
Jay and
He's already
Fatty.
working. That
That's-
boy's in.
Making
Get
sure.
him in there.
I like it. I like it.
You plan on streaming a lot?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah?
stream already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stream. My internet was like really bad. Like it started like a month ago, and my stream just kept cutting out. But
Mhm.
I had my friend like optimize my internet.
You
So
have
I-
Comcast?
Spectrum cable.
Yup.
Spectrum.
That's what I had in
I heard
Cali.
it's the absolute worst. That's what Zuma's
The
going.
worst.
That's what Zuma's
I
going
pinged
through.
like 40 to my own house. It was awful.
Yeah, the worst. I had texts come out 20 times, and they
Nothing
literally couldn't
changes.
figure out the problem.
Yeah.
They couldn't. I was losing my fucking mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
I honestly
that's the
stopped having
worst.
texts
The
come
worst
out.
is when a tech comes out and they tell you everything's good to go,
Oh, yeah,
and they
it's
leave,
good.
and then the same problem persists,
Yeah.
and you got to go through the whole process again, the phone call, sending a new tech out. It's like it's actually the worst.
Well, it's actually nuts, like where we're at now, where we were fucking almost 2 decades ago. You know, because Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, even I would say Modern Warfare 2 didn't have like the best internet. Like, when did fiber start to come out? Like in Black Ops 2,
Not
right?
that. I mean, even Black Ops 2,
I
it
think
was like
later,
such. It was so like
Right.
area to area. Like
Yeah.
if you
Well,
didn't live in like Texas,
Yeah.
where it's just popping with
No,
fiber,
but
it's like
Tri-State have FiOS, and FiOS was what
TJ
everybody
shit.
hated to play
TJ Halley's
against.
name was Fios. You know
Yeah.
that shit was godlike.
Yeah. So I mean, it's only on the up and up. Next thing you know, we're gonna be playing on Wi-Fi. that is just as powerful as what we're connected now. China just released 10G, right, Matt?
You're gonna like AT&T. It's consistent all the time. It's fiber. It's nice.
I can't wait to play
I
on
never
some
have internet
fiber.
issues. Like, very rarely do I ever have like a problem with internet.
Have you
So
met your
nice.
teammates yet? Never
No.
spoken to them?
I mean, I've spoken to him a little bit. I used to play with them like back in BO4, like Money 8s and stuff. But
Okay. Who are you most excited to play with?
Ant.
Ant? Yeah, Ant's a good teammate. Are you like vocal teammate, or you kind of like?
Yeah, no, I'm vocal, but I'm just like really monotone. Like, I don't know. A lot of people have said that. That's
It'll
why I felt like
change.
I fit in with Toronto kind of good. Cause
Yeah, their
they
comms are so like calm and shit. Are you gonna like? Do you think you're gonna like up your comms a little bit with Ant and
I'm
them?
gonna try. I'm
Yeah?
gonna try for sure.
Yeah, you have a fun group. You have a trolley group
Yeah, you
too.
got a
Like
good
you have
team.
a fun in-game and out-of-game team, where you guys can. I mean, they're
And Kyler's so fucking vibey. I teamed with
Yeah.
him very briefly, but he's so vibey, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he
always
is.
going hard. You're gonna like it, bro.
you know,
Hopefully,
watching
you guys put on. I'm excited to watch you guys play.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
2
we
matches
will,
this
we
weekend.
will.
You play Boston Friday, Carolina
Yeah, Carolina.
Carolina Saturday.
No way, you versus Tej. You got to take them out.
So those are
Mhm.
pretty good matches. I
They
mean,
are good matches. Good matchup.
yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, man. I'm excited. 2-match weekend. We only played once last week.
Yeah, I'm
3-0
excited to play.
Vancouver, which looked good, but
We 3-0 the Cougars, but listen, I know that there's going to be obviously questions about the reasons as to why we're doing things. We've talked internally, and ultimately it was my decision to do this, to make this change. But the players immediately agreed. The coach and staff immediately agreed with it, and obviously Caesar is not just a fucking super dude. Love to have him around and all that stuff, but
that's my guy.
we do have a responsibility to the logo to make sure that we always put it in its best optimal position. We consulted with Zinni, consulted with Scump, consulted with everyone.
That's not true.
Well, I was true.
You didn't consult with me.
I consulted with Zinni then.
You just told me it was like maybe happening. That's all. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm trying to give you as much, what do you call that, separation from the issue so that you can truly
Actually, sit there and say it's not me.
So you can
It's
honestly
not
say
me.
this was not me.
They all think I'm the GM.
Yeah. No, it is. It had to have been a whirlwind of opportunity for you because, like I said, right, like everybody was like, pick up Merc, pick up Merc, pick up Merc, pick up Merc, pick
Yeah,
up
no,
Merc,
I've seen that.
pick
Yeah.
them up, and you gotta. And man, how do I describe it? It's like think about the amount of shit that had to happen in order for you to be sitting where you're sitting right now. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to us last year post champs happened. Us picking up our boy Hook happened, dropping him, picking up Pred again, dropping him, picking up this guy, letting go of this guy. Like the amount of shit that happened for you to be sitting on this couch is insane. So I hope it's the right amount of pressure for you to do what you've already been doing, and you take the challenge head on, which I think that you can and will.
Yeah.
Just on your confidence alone with your gameplay, I think that you're gonna do just fine, man. I'm looking forward to it. I am.
You
No,
just
me
know
too,
we're
me
rooting
too.
for you, bro. You got us.
To
Always
perform-
rooting for you, man.
to
You'll
From the
never
way you
feel
did.
love like the love of the green wall.
That's right.
That I can guarantee.
That is
Yeah,
true.
wait till you step on that stage in Dallas. Oh,
my
there's
God.
nothing like it, brother.
Yeah, no,
Dreamhead
I
is
thought that-
you
incredible.
miss it?
Huh?
You miss it?
Yeah, of course I miss getting on stage, but I don't miss scrimming every day and losing. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, I thought the Toronto or the event I went to, like, I thought that crowd was crazy, but
Which one?
my teammates were like, that was probably like,
In
Florida?
Miami?
yeah.
Oh,
They're probably like, that was the worst crowd.
Oh,
we've-
just
like,
you
That was maybe
wait.
the
Yeah.
small. Well,
He was like,
I mean,
that was
we
probably
weren't
like,
there.
offense, right?
we weren't
Yeah,
there, so
no
we can't
offense,
speak
no
on it.
offense.
But the crowd didn't look like huge.
and
We
I
heard
thought
it.
I thought it was insane. So I was like, if I thought this was insane,
Just
I
wait,
wouldn't-
bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire. You're gonna love it. You're gonna get so much dope. Oh my God, you're gonna get so much.
Probably the dopest dope you've ever smoked. We have DreamHack Dallas coming May 23rd and the 25th. It's the first time that OpTic Halo and Call of Duty have played on the same venue in the same time in close to. Wait, that's the first time ever.
Imagine.
That is the first time ever.
Double
'cause
win.
MLG
Two-peat.
Oh my God, double champy.
No pressure though.
No, yeah,
Of
all
course,
the
no
pressure. He's got it,
but it'd
man.
be fine.
No, the pressure's
got
on
the-
Think about that though. It'd be fine.
Pressure's on the Halo team. Like, you already got
I like
that.
that.
He's got the confidence of youth behind him. You
I like
remember what
that.
that was like?
Hell yeah. Now I'm old and shit. I'm
And-
double thinking gunfights. I'm like, can I chow this shit?
So
Can I
make
chow this like I used to?
No,
Yeah.
I think the way you played it your first major, like you went out there and did your thing. You placed top 3 as a fill-in. I think your next event will come even more naturally. And even so, like, I know a lot of people say there's pressure playing for OpTic, but when you get on that stage, I don't think you're gonna feel pressure at all. I think it's gonna be bliss. Like, just the confidence that you're gonna get from hearing that crowd root for you. And as soon as that first map starts, you just played at an event. As soon as that map starts,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
know
have
what
time
to
to think about
expect.
anything else.
Game is starting.
you're in there.
the
Game
confidence
is
that you displayed
starting.
already in the last match, man. Like it's.
But the
it's
difference
commendable.
is, when you get a 2-piece, you're gonna know you got a 2-piece now.
You can shoot him in the
They're-
back.
Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get a
You're
free,
gonna-
you can get a free piece,
Shoot them all in the
2-piece.
back. Dad.
You're gonna know when they were watching your POV.
You could get a 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece, Lakers in 5.
Yeah, we saw how that went.
Yeah, they got Lakers in 5. Got
Dude,
booted
playoff
out.
sports are crazy right now.
What is?
Playoff sports in general.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Obviously, me and Seth went to Game 7. We bounced on the watch party earlier. Shout out to you, Damon and JP, by the way, for
Yeah,
holding
thank
it
you
down.
guys. That was
And chat was awesome, of course. They were like, dude, you guys have to go to Game 7. Luckily, it was after the OpTic match.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have left an OpTic
Of
match,
course.
of course, never.
no, we would never. do that.
But
Wait, the
Game
Rockets?
7, we went to the Game 7 Stars game,
Oh.
and they were
it
down.
was nuts.
They were down 2-0, and me and him were starting to lose hope. Like, this place is kind of dead.
You fucking would.
They
both
score
of you.
their first goal, place goes ballistic. Score the second, place goes nuts. And
Power
then Wyatt
play.
Johnson scores the third, place is erupting because they were down 2-0. Miko Rantanen was on the Avalanche. They traded him because they didn't want to pay him. And he ends up
Hat-tricks 'em.
hat trick, sends his old team home. Same year, Game 7. It was
Dude,
like
and then the
it was
Jets,
the perfect game to go
the Jets
to.
Blues Game 7 was probably even fucking crazier.
I couldn't-
It was
I-
1-3 with 2 minutes left. I turned the game off. Zinni texted me, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "No way!" They just came back. They scored with 1 second
way.
at home to tie it, go into OT, and then won.
Dude, I can't imagine being a Blues fan watching that. I mean, to see your team get scored on with 1 second left and losing in double OT.
I was
Oh.
so pissed. I just turned it off, and then it got good.
Oh my God.
I was so pissed.
I mean, they probably thought that was unlosable. 3-1 with the
Yeah.
minute. There's 3-1 with a minute 54.
I mean, even the
Good.
Stars, they
Bro.
were down. It was 0-2. They had like no offense all night, and then 12 minutes left, just boom, boom, boom. They won 4-2. It was
Did
crazy.
you watch the Nuggets game last night?
No.
Dude, another insane
Yeah,
comeback.
double
I was
OT,
like, what is going
Nuggets-
on? The Nuggets
The
won.
Nuggets won that?
They were
Aaron-
down like
Aaron
7 or
Gordon
8
hit
with like
buzzer
a
beater,
minute
too.
30
Really?
left.
Dude, I turned it off when they were down 8. Fuck. Am I just missing? I need to just watch the game
That's
out.
why you got to hold strong, man. That's why you got to hold strong.
I'm missing everything.
Dude, it's crazy.
So Maniac and I finished our Minecraft server. We were playing Deadfoot Island.
What's up, man?
It was a map created by.
What's up with it, man?
What's up with it, man? There he is, guys. Fucking big Maniac
What's up,
Kirshner, man, all up in here. See, it's as unprofessional as you can get here. Okay, you do what you want to hit that vape. But did you see that there's like an actual lung shit happening disease? You
Who
know,
knew?
Popcorn lung?
So
That
yeah,
shit.
man. Like obviously everything's super laid back. We're shooting a podcast. Nick Maniac Kirshner walked up, said hi to everybody, just because it is. But you guys need you need to play Minecraft again because it is a completely different game and it's more magical than it's ever fucking been.
see,
You play
the thing-
Minecraft?
I used to.
Yeah.
The thing about Minecraft, I always play it, but I never commit to actually learning it. I play the bare bones. I do the same thing. I get my diamonds, and then I stop.
No, you
if
gotta
I
beat the
actually
dragon.
committed to learning it, I'm sure it would be fun. But every time, I just stop.
Bro, you got listen. There's so many bosses now that you have to defeat, and
Well,
then
I really
every
wanna
single
play,
one of those bosses gives you some.
I really want to play the new Elden Scrolls game, the RPG that just came out, the remaster. I've been watching people play it, and I really want to
Well,
play
you saw
it.
Gears of War's coming?
Yes, I did.
They're remastering it for
I
PC,
did.
PS5, and Xbox, I think.
Doesn't
First
the
thing I
new
said
one-
is, like,
doesn't
what's
the
my
new
man
one come
Gilbert
out?
doing?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure a new Gears is like scheduled to come out, like E-Day or something.
GTA got
Judgment Day,
delayed
some shit.
again. I don't know if we talked about that on the
We
pod,
didn't.
but
It got delayed again until May 2026, so exactly a year from now.
which a lot of people are upset about. They're like, you guys have had 12 years, but at this point, it's been long enough. You do what you have to do. As
Yeah.
long as you put out the
Yeah.
best possible product,
Yeah.
obviously, the sooner the better, but
Yeah.
you gotta, it's your artwork, and you put it out when you think it's ready.
Yeah.
That's on you to
Some
decide.
people are speculating that the reason it's taking so long is because of the in-game economy that it's going to have real-world implications.
Damn.
Once you get in there.
Ooh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can actually work at the gas station.
You
or
can
make
actually
money
work at a gas station. I was thinking of like working at the 7-Eleven.
If that happens, that's crazy. If
Yeah.
you're making real life money by working in GTA,
The
No, that's
legalities
crazy.
behind that are probably insane, though. Like trying to figure it all out.
I
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't
Because
think so.
it's not third party like CS skins. It's like
Yeah.
it's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like actually them.
I don't know, man.
You ever play GTA?
I
No?
haven't. I mean, I played at my boy's house, but I've never like owned it.
I'll never forget growing up on PS2. What was I playing? Vice City? San Andreas?
I don't know.
I
I don't
forget
remember
which
what
one.
I was playing. What is your what's your favorite Call of Duty of all time?
AW.
AW? You feel like Advanced Warfare was like your best game?
No, not my best, but
You think you were gunning me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
No, I had like a 50-0. I literally had like a 50-0 1v1 team. Like my first ever like.
Really?
50 to
time playing
1v1 team?
Raiders. Yeah.
Radar
Just
always
playing
on?
No, just
Hell
one,
yeah,
just
that's
$1.
great. That's
$1
what I'm
best
talking
of threes. But
You weren't gunning me, man. Come on. I was trying to get some dope there and be like, no, he
no,
just says
I'm not
yes.
gunning King Scump.
Just shuts
Bro,
me
Skype-
down.
Skype shut down?
I know you're hype about that. I was just about to say, Zinni's hype as shit.
Wait, why?
Skype shut down.
Why?
Because he
So
was in there
all
fucking.
those logs are gone?
Oh.
I was sick. And that's not even talking about
The blacklist?
the shit we don't talk about. Have you ever used Skype? Yeah?
Yeah, it's the
I
best.
I'm acting like you're 15.
Yeah,
You're
no, I'm
21.
21.
you're only 6 years younger than me. We lived the same life.
That's a big difference though. That's a full high
9
school.
years younger than me.
Like you didn't go to the same high school
you're 30?
period in that period.
Next month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
30.
I'm uncle.
Unk.
That
I'm
makes
up
me
now?
what?
Yeah,
Gramps?
you're-
Yeah, you're Gramps.
Hell yeah, love that
30,
shit.
like 30, early 30s is uncle. Because like I'm literally an uncle.
Uncle.
My brother, yeah, I'm literally an uncle. But once you're like 40, 45, yeah, you're Gramps.
Damn, the Skype ending's like the end of an era though, because that was like our main. Like there was a time where
100%.
Skype was our thing. Like, 'cause
And then you started learning how to hack people through it.
we went through Skype. Yeah, because people's Skype started getting hacked, and that's when it's like this is
Dude,
a
that's when
problem.
all the hackers
Yeah.
were running rampant too. You'd be
You could
getting
see all the
calls from
chats.
random numbers. I was like,
Oh,
I
man.
deleted Skype so early. I was like, I'm
Luckily,
not getting on this shit.
You missed that era.
and you could get hit off. through
Hackers
it.
used to call my home phone and say, "Hi, Stacy, can I speak to Anthony?" And it'd be a fucking hacker. I'm just like, dude, you need to stop calling my house phone.
You sick fuck.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, no, you guys were like known though, so that's why.
Said we were
You guys were known. That's why.
known.
Like I was just like, yeah.
I mean, that was
wouldn't
back
happen.
when
That wouldn't
swatting.
happen.
Nah, it wasn't happening to you.
Crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Yo,
Skype.
don't. It's a good thing. One of the first things that we tell people when we're planning on picking them up is don't follow anyone. Don't follow anyone in the org. Don't follow the org. Don't follow nothing. You haven't followed anyone, right?
Bruce.
You followed Bruce?
Bruce
Come on, man.
and JP.
No, that's not like a giveaway though.
No,
I'm-
no.
I'm
oh,
It's one thing if he's following Peterman and
no, if you were
and
to follow Paige, for
if he's
example.
following Paige,
Yeah,
Andrew,
don't
and
follow Paige.
No, I followed JP too. JP
Oh,
and
okay.
Bruce.
that's still normal though.
No, that's kind of if I was like one of those deep fucking in the mix leak
Redditors.
per if I saw him follow JP, I'd be like, hold on.
it's-
No, that's when you
something's
start
afoot.
playing the game. If you're gonna follow JP, then you got to go follow 4 different coaches.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah, no.
Throw 'em
Yeah,
off
he
your
just,
scent.
Looking at your options and shit.
Shotzi to him, he said, "I'm not gonna follow you yet." I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
really,
Just-
I thought he was him.
It's the first thing I told Paige. I'm like, yo, make sure that you tell him to not follow anyone. Did she tell you that? Okay. It's important. Listen, it's important because one, we owe it to the fans to give them something entertaining and something out of the blue that's gonna fucking shock their brains and they're gonna get dope. 2, because of that experience that they get, your introduction to that experience is also very important because it's your career. You know what I'm saying? Like your shit is now. It started, now it's serious. What do you do with that going forward? So every single step of the way, specifically in the announcement, is mega important, in my opinion.
I actually can't wait for that news to drop today because no one's expecting it now. I mean,
You're
No.
going live instantly?
I think I'm going live. I'm playing in Davis's solo YOLO.
See, I'm off today.
Yeah, I'm watch partying everything today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you guys streaming scrims?
I don't.
Probably
think
not
so.
first day.
Right
right?
now,
Probably not first
we'll
day.
see.
I'm off
Ladies and
today
gentlemen,
shit.
that is going to do it for episode 224 of the OpTic Podcast. I'd like to thank my man MERCULES for hopping on and being a good sport.
Welcome, man.
Awesome,
Excited
brother.
to see
Thank
what you
you.
do,
Yeah,
man.
Happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
Guys, his information is going to be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow him. Give him a warm green wall welcome. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, today's going to be a good day.